I think the transformation since Oscar being in Rising Threes has been incredible. He's now coming towards the end of FS2 and he's come on leaps and bounds. I think the most important thing for us is that he feels super at home here in a very safe environment, and it's been an incredible journey. Thanks to DBF, Oscar's confidence has really come on since joining Rising Threes. He is confident to do so many things, whether that's meeting new people, playing with friends, introducing himself to people. He's really in a confident place in his life, and I really do thank DBF for that. 100%. I think Oscar is coming home from school every day with something new he's learned from DBF, whether that's his Arabic, his singing, and the way he likes to communicate with us. He knows how to communicate himself in a way that we understand, which is just incredible. He knows if he likes something, he doesn't like something, and I do think that's down to the teaching and the way that they're engaging through different types of play and learning. I think DBF makes learning natural for Oscar and for all kids here in the way that the teachers are kind of going through the curricular. It's not a sit down and be at a desk and focus on one thing. They move around in lots of different activities. They're doing different things each day in a really fun way. And I think especially for our son Oscar, that's the best type of learning for him, and he's picking up so much since he's been here. I think if you're unsure on where to start your child's journey, look for somewhere that feels like home. And that's what my husband and I did when we were looking around schools and eventually picked DBF. It really felt like a nurturing environment for us, for our son, and that's exactly how he sees it as well. He comes in every day smiling, he leaves smiling, he's happy, and I think ultimately that's the most important thing when they're at this age. My son has picked up a lot of values from being at DBF over the past 3 years. He's kind, he's considerate, he thinks about others, and honestly I do think that's down to the nurturing environment of the school and the teachers. I'm really proud of the little boy that he's turned into, and I very much look forward to his next kind of steps in his school life. If I had to sum up the DBF experience in 3 words, I'd say welcoming, supportive, and nurturing. I think when considering a school, for kids at such a young age, Rising Threes, they're very young still, it's super important to find somewhere that really is suited towards your family. Things that are very important are location, the environment, and the community as well. And I think for us, picking the school DBF for Oscar, we really felt that sense of community here. Whether that's through kind of extracurricular, meeting families that live in the neighbourhood. It's really a sense of home for him, and I would honestly say to anybody, unsure of where to pick their school, take those points into consideration. And we've had a flawless experience, and I would 100% recommend DBF to all prospect parents.